Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here with another battle report. I'm with Javi from Guardia Varega. He's playing Saurian Ancients. And so, as you have seen in the photo before, we're playing. I'm going through his list now. We're playing King of the Hill, okay? And it was Refuse Flank. Yeah, it was Refuse Flank. He chose sides and he chose the ruins for his King of the Hill, and I chose the water terrain. And impassable, this is a forest, a hill, and a field, and the ruins, and that's just it. And so over his army, he has one unit of chameleons. There's his ramphadons. He did the vanguard over there. The unit with the temple guard with the slan, the caimans, spearbacks. I always forget the names in English. The skink priest, Saurian warriors. Sorry that in the other battle report I kept saying Saurian Ancients, and that's the fucking army name. Okay, another unit of spearbacks and a unit of skinks, and also another unit of chameleons. He put there his scouts and over there, and now let's go to my. Okay, so my sirens did the vanguard here, so I'm further from him than 18, except this guy. And there's a blazing glory, there's a thrashing engine, all my stuff. Eric has the things to paint. There's the unit of imps with the champ and the magic. 2 units of hoarders with mirror scales there. The unit of succubi with the guy with evocation, the adept. There's the other unit of imps with the guy with witchcraft. Unit of blowflies, a blazing glory that did the vanguard. I was 18, so he couldn't deploy over there, and I did there 6. I'm on an 18. If he wants to shoot me, I think he has like 8 plus. Because of the cover, a thrashing engine, and the unit of 10 succubi, and that's it. He's going to start first since he deployed everything, and let's see how many demons can be fired in his turn. Okay, so for turn 1 for Saurian Ancients, he moved the chameleons to my front to chaff me and to shoot me on short range. He then moved the skinks, he moved the raphodons, and he just moved the temple guard to see me here, and he backed up those guys. It's on a 10, but I don't think I'm going to charge there. On magic, he got card number 5, he got max tokens, he stored 2, so it's 9 versus 5, and he threw the hereditary of Saurian Ancients. He threw here, he only got 1 impact, and he did 1 wound. He then threw a fireball here, he killed 2 guys with the attribute. Then he tried to do a 2d6 onto the chariot, the thrashing engine, and I dispelled it with my 5 dice, and then he threw a scorching. He hit these 4 units, and I had very, very good ward saves because he killed me here with the attribute, the other guy. He didn't do nothing here, I saved here, and he didn't do nothing there. On shooting, he shot with the skink that has the bow that I forgot to mention before onto here, and I had another good rolls. Not like the last matchup with Empire that I failed everything, and he only did 1 wound here. Rolling he did 4 wounds and I saved 3. And then he shot onto the thrashing engine and he did only 1 poison and I had to save it. So now it's going to be turn 1 for Daemon Legions. Okay, so for turn 1 Daemon Legions, the only charge I did was the thrashing engine on the chameleons. Then I moved everything up. I moved the blowflies there to have some cover here. I moved here so I could do the magic and the bounce spells from the champion and from this guy also. I moved up. Here he's on a 10. If he wants to try it, then let's see. And here also. And on magic, I got card number 4. I stored 2 tokens, and I threw with 3 dice the bounce spell from this unit of thaumaturgy. He dispelled it. I threw the other one on there and he let it go. I did 3 impacts of strength 2, so it did nothing. Then I do a spear with the champ, and I got a 5. He, with the 2 dice that he had left, he failed. So I hit, I won, and I killed 1, and the other one did the same. Then on shooting, these 10 guys almost made it, going on 6s, and I did 3 wounds, but he saved them all on 4+. I failed with the 6 that could go there on 7s, and I basically killed this chariot, and that's it. So, hey guys, turn 2 for Saurian Ancients. He basically moved these guys here to shoot, and just to shoot at this stuff. He put the spear back here. If I charge its flank, so he can flee, and in front here, and the same with those. If I charge, he can flee. And then he basically moved the Ramphadons, and he just moved this unit to be in range to shoot. And if I charge him here, he can flee, but I have a trick up my sleeve, even though I have no sleeves today. And that's it. He just moved a bit here to be in range, and he just backed up the Caimans. And for magic, he got card number 8. He had max tokens, so he stored 2. 11 versus 7. And I'm being very lucky. I think it's because today's some Valentine's Day. And what did he do? He threw the hereditary here, and I dispelled it. He did the scorching, and he killed 2 guys here. He failed to wound, or I saved it, I think. He killed 2 here. He did 1 wound there, 1 wound here. He did another wound here. He then tried to do flaming swords onto those guys to shoot at my blowflies, and he failed. Because on the scorching, he rerolled the 1 dice because he didn't make it. And what did he do else? What did he do? The 2d6. He threw a fireball here with 1 dice, and he failed it. Then he threw with his 4 dice, 2d6 onto here. He got a 17. With my 4 dice, I got a 15, so he made it. But he only did 2 wounds. I think it was 2 or 1 wound. Yeah, because I saved all. Yeah. And then on shooting, he shot here, and I managed to save it again. He shot, and I managed to save it, or he didn't wound. He's having a very, very bad luck here. He then shot with wind here, and he did 1 wound. He did another wound, and he failed with these. And now on to Daemon Legions. Okay, turn 2 Daemon Legions. I basically charged the Salamander. I first charged with this guy, so he did a stand and shoot against me, and I saved the wound he did. He was going on 6 and 5s. Then I charged the Blazing. And basically then I charged the flank of the Skinks, because if he stays, I could have put in the middle so he can charge with this, he couldn't charge with that. I was on an 8 and he fled, he went out of the board. Then I charged the other spearback so he doesn't continue to shoot at me. He basically is behind the Raphodons. So I did a failed charge there, and I went out of line of sight of this unit. I basically put this unit, so if he wants to charge, he's going to be on a flank, and he can charge me here, but it's a 10 overrun, and this is an overrun to there, and I can do a sandwich. And if he wants to right direct me, he's going to basically just not going to charge me here, or charge me there, and I can do more stuff. I moved everything except this unit. And on magic, since I had very good magic phase with Javi casting, I should now have a bad one. So I got 8 versus 6. No, so I rolled 222, so I didn't make it. So it was 6 versus 6. I tried to do Spectral Blades on the Chariot, and he dispelled it. I tried to do Deceptive Glamour, and he made it. And then I tried to do 2 spears onto the Croxies. 1 I hit, but I failed to wound, and I did only 1 wound with the second hit, and the other one at 3+ I failed. On shooting, I shot there, and I did another wound. And on combat, I just killed this, and I needed a 7 on overrun. I failed with this guy. I rolled a 5, and he made it. And and at least I'm out of arc of sight of this. He can't see me without this. But if I would have made it, it would have been a big hit. But that's that. Now I want to turn 3 for Saurian. Okay, so for turn 3 Saurian Ancients, he just basically charged the Raphodons onto the Bloodflies. Then he came to shoot here, he rallied those guys, and on magic he got card number 6, 10 versus 6, he did +1 to wound and flaming attacks there. I had to let it go on the Bloodflies because I didn't want to make him have more toughness there or have regeneration. He then did a 2d6, he killed my chariot. Then he did a fireball, he failed with a 1, and I dispelled the +2 toughness. Then on shooting, he shot me here and here. He killed one of these guys that already had 1 wound. And onto combat, he basically obliterated me. He killed me. It was a 10, and he did 6. And on this combat, I struck with my guy and only did 3 wounds. It's a shame because I could have killed another one. And he was fucking crazy because he rolled first only 2 hits on 5+, then he rolled a lot of ones, and I think he rolled a lot. And then he rolled on 3s, and I managed to save him with 1 wound, and we tied. But that was very ugly because it could have gone the other way around. Now onto my turn. For turn 3 Daemon Legions, I just charged here with the imps on the flank. I charged the skink guy with the bow, and I charged the Raphodons. Then I just moved everything. And on magic, I got Whispers all the way on that unit, and the wheel turns on this unit against the Blazy, but it didn't really matter. I killed 1 guy with shooting, and I killed 3 like here. I overrun. I got him, and I put him in that unit, and this unit got a 12 on the overrun, and I just turned everything off, and that's it. A quick turn for Saurian Ancients. He basically just charged on the flank with the Caimans. Then he moved those, so it's I can't charge on the flank. Then on magic he did what did he do? +2 toughness on that unit. I let it go, and I dispelled the +1 to wound. He hit me very good. He did 9 wounds on me. And the Caimans fail fear, so still on 5s and then on 4 because of the wheel. He still made it, so off. I killed very few, and that's it basically. Now let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so for turn Daemon Legions, I just that unit, the Sukubi, charged on the flank of the Caimans. Everything charged here. I charged there, and on magic. Only 1. And on magic, I got card number 1. I had token store, so it was 7 to 4. I tried to put Whispers of the Veil. I failed. Then I put the wheel turns on. Where did I put the wheel? On the how do I say? On the Sokobi. And then I put the Spectral Blades also. So because he's going to put there some stuff, and that's it. I basically left 1 Cloxy with only 1 wound. He fled. I moved this, so next turn I maybe can go 8, and then I can touch there if he doesn't increase ranks and all the stuff. I did there. I had very bad hand because I only did 1 wound. He did like 3 back, and that's it. I needed a 7 not to be flanked, and I made it, and I just charged there, and I got the Caimans. So let's see now next. Okay, so for turn 5 Saurian Ancients, he charged here, and they were all in combats. On magic, he put regeneration on healing waters on the unit because he failed the token throne, so he had regeneration on 5+. Then he tried to do toughness on there, so my chariot can hit him, and he made it, and I dispelled the +1 to wound and flaming. In combat here, he did a few wounds, but I lost by I basically stayed like that. I killed the Slan, hit himself, and I basically killed like one more. And in the big combat, I did like 9 wounds with everything because I was going here on 3+ and 4+, repeating with the wheels turn. I killed like 4, yeah, and he didn't kill this guy. He failed combat, I think it was by 5, and I told him to run in that direction, and I got him. There he failed also, and I got him. And now my okay, turn 5 Daemon Legions. I just charged with the blazing, and I turn everything around. I move this so I can try to get the objective. Then I got on magic. I tried to do spectral blades boosted on the 3 little hoarders, and he dispelled. And then I did deceptive glamour on 2 dice, and on 7 I did the whispers of the veil on the unit, and I got it. And basically I just only did 2 wounds, and I killed the champion. I lost, and he has 3 wounds remaining. He did nothing. He got okay. And I lost combat. Very few. And now history. Okay, so for turn 6 Saurian Ancients, we left it here because it was the end game now. And on his magic, he just basically did a scorching. I let that go. He didn't kill me in that chariot. He did 2 wounds. There's only 2 guys left there. He did some wounds here. And he did +1 the flaming swords. And I failed to dispel it. And basically my blazing hit and wounded all, so it was 5 out there. He didn't manage to do the last wound. He only wounded 1. And he lost combat, but he stayed. And you see there's a few, and I can charge here. I can even just go on the objective, and that's it. I was trying the heralds list. It's a bit different and complicated, I think, with the imps, but I'm giving them a try. And I think he basically had bad dice rolls with the first 2 turns, because he could have killed me the blazing or the chariot, and I wouldn't go there. And I think that's it. And well, guys, if you like the video, hit like and subscribe. Thanks to our sponsors, Impriwars, DragonsLake Miniaturas, and Orco Rojo. And see you guys next game. See ya.